Hello everyone. My name is Kirako and I'm your host and your voice with a voice here to entertain you and may or may not making lots of squeaky sound because my table. and yeah. Like I haven't sit so close to my drawing tablet for quite a while. Still not too used to it, and I should be used to it because this way is the proper way for me to, you know, like use my drawing tablet properly. By the way, yep. It's been quite a few days. It's been long days. There's so many things that I still need to do, still need to work on, still need to do this and do that, do da ba 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 beep beep ba boop. You know, like lots of do that. Okay, lots of do that. Um, still, I hope like my mic stuff things still working along because like I am a very far distant right now. I'm not sure my mic is going to work properly or not. Hope it does. And I have to keep my mic at distance right behind my like drawing pad. Usually it's like right in front of me when I need to do like voice practice or like just doing lots of like just chat. But I realized that gosh dang, it's really hard for me to draw while like the thing is there. If I'm using those kind of like Intuos tablet, then I would be fine because I have to look at screen in the first place. So it's completely different thing. But yeah. Now it's just work like this. Let's double check something. Um, everything is working fine. Everything is working fine. And let's turn on the Twitch just for fun. Don't worry, I don't care about my Twitch at all. I just ignore Twitch most of the time. I'm going to be very surprised if anyone like join in from the Twitch. Oh right, nowadays like instead of using the using that like gank no link, uh gank now link, um I should choose some other thingy, other thingy that like promote my stuff. Like I can use like Vgen link for that because I do have a Vgen account, stuff like that. Mm, mm, mm. I did draw a freebie of the week, so anyone who wants to take a freebie, they are not going to get one at the moment. And I have a few things I do need to finish. One, the belt. Again, I need to finish this thing. Last time I talked about it, I haven't drawn anything. And then this one. I need to draw all the profile pictures of everyone. And I have to draw skeletons. This one. As for skeletons, I need to draw it like those kind of things, like a priest with like a very top hat-ish like thingy. So I need to spend more time. I need to spend more time. More time for more stuff. Hold on a bit. Um, let's go for new and create a 135. Actually, it's 1350 as you already can see. I just put 135 for like for fun. People will see like, what is 135? I wonder. What is 135? I also wondering myself. Let me wear my glove first. Also, hi there, Mr. Box. Yeah, currently I need to draw out the skeletons that you have. And also hi Geek-san. After I finish drawing the skeleton, I'll be officially finished my job. So I got this brush that I really like, which is a square brush. I'm going to draw the skeleton that way. First, I need to draw out the outline of everything first. The design of the skeleton, I will do like. Have you guys seen like those kind of like top hat, like with this kind of things that they have, and then they will be have like this like very big veil. Like if anyone play like Dark Soul before, they kind of like know this kind of like design. I only can draw the skeleton at the back. So if you want those kind of references, send me, send that one specifically. But of course I need to dress them up. I will do this actually quite fast because I'm not sure that when I will be free later on, because like I might have to go quite early for the stream because my family have like something to celebrate, something good happened, so they have to like go out for breakfast. Everyone go out for breakfast together, and because of that, you know. Let me go and take a look at that thing. Oh yeah, Geek-san. So is a freebie to your liking? Oh, hmm, interesting design actually. Um, I did send you the artwork, right? You did say you want an emo for your favorite VTuber. Yeah, I guess you already can post it. I even have like the time lapse of it. It's in your Discord and stuff. I DM you the thing. This shall be your skeleton that holding the light. It doesn't even have like the lower jaws. I'm going to make this guy just have like the upper skull to give it a little bit more personalities. Hi there, that's the name. Like, sorry that I, like, yesterday I kind of like off quite early because I am actually quite tired. So I went to sleep early. And I woke up ridiculously early. Is how to pronounce it. Hi there, LCV? LSV. Yes, LSV. I will keep zooming out while I'm just keep drawing at the same time. So you're going to see a lot of like weird thickness here because later on I do need to like finish my coloring on this thing. I'm going to use the same brush to do the coloring this time because again, background character, you don't really have to be too like on the detail. Yeah, I did it like an hour ago. It's like I got free times. I woke up. I got nothing to do at the moment. Technically, I have. I'm just procrastinating. By the way, if anyone like don't know what I just draw for geek, this is the thing. Ta-da! Actually, like you guys can do the mirroring. If you guys can, like you guys can literally do a thing called a mirror. You can mirror this thing, and then when you guys post the emote, you can do this. Nee, 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 nee. Nee, 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 nee. Like literally, you guys can just make a GIF out of this one. Just do something like this. If you guys are creative enough. I'm just doing the artwork and stuff. Yeah, you guys can just share it. I don't mind people just shitting on my artwork too. It's like it's not the best one in the first place. You know what is the hardest thing to do? To actually draw a skeleton hand. Human skeleton hand. Well, you know what? Actually, I need to be slightly more active back in like doing artwork again. Mainly is again, I ran out of money. I did ran out of money, like my saving for like holding up my stuff. I shouldn't be saying that actually. It makes people like guilty, like want to like commission me because of that. But yeah, it's just like seems that I have poorly spent my money on stuff that I kind of wanted, but you know, like food, but also games. Shit, I'm addicted to game. Help me. I bought like my friends have been like gushing about like the games that Space Marine that almost will come out this particular month. Is it this month or next month? I forgot. Like, I bought the normal edition one, not the gold edition one. Keep zooming out. The lines get thinner, it gets more clearer. Everything getting slightly more better. Why I do this is pretty simple, because I love to draw. Yeah, here's another thing, is I'm actually the kind of person who really likes to draw. Yes, drawing fatigue might, kind of like happens, but still, generally, I really like drawing. It's not like I like to play Gears of War. I like to play like horde shooting game. It's more like PvE type of game. The more horde shooting, the better I like it. Like Dynasty Warrior, even the Dark Tide one. I like it a lot. I don't know too much about Space Marine lore, but I do know one thing about like Space Marine stuff. I like only like the entry level. It's not like I know who like specific chapter of Commander, like what kind of blasphemy they did, or how did Chaos Marine come out, this and that, yada stuff, or like the Necron stuff, or there's so many factions. I just know a few, and the one I kind of like have the most admiration about is actually the Orc. not Orc, not the ORC. It's the ORK in like Space Marine one. So they literally have the most ridiculous power out of like all of the Warhammer stuff, because like they literally win by nah I win. They literally have that nah I win energy in there, because like it's literally is that they just believe themselves strong enough, and voila, you win. And I kid you not, this is their setting. Their power set is basically not just red paint is because they just think red paint basically did them more, like give them more power, and then they get more power from red paint. They don't essentially need red paint if you kind of think of it. They can literally go any color they want, and then long as they believe, they are the most shonen characters out of all Warhammer characters. Like, if they believe in the power of friendship, I think it technically will work for them. It will work for them. Just think about this. You imagine orc doesn't look like orc. You imagine just like everyone is an army of Gojo, and every orc just say, nah, I win. They would try. Every orc would just like have a superpower up. Nah, I'm not really that into like Warhammer. My friend literally, like, every single time I just talk, I don't know about like too much about like Warhammer. He just sent me like a video that have like hundreds of video, only just on the emperor, like the Emperor Empire, like the human side of the lore. Hundreds of episodes, and then each episode is like an hour long, and I was like, holy shit. I have no time to watch those kind of things, you know. Hi there, Dan. Okay, it's time for me to do some coloring and stuff. For one, the bone colors. To go for this one. This is the color for the bone. My alarm. Okay, turn off the alarm. And let's go for a much more yellow one.
Today is the last day of any mangaki.
Oh, you didn't go for any manga key? Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it, Dan. Just look at here. You can buy my card. My card is selling over there. You can use my code. You missed it. Ah! Nobody used my code, what I heard, because all the people who watch me is on morning. Like, not morning, it's like everyone is on the western side. Nobody's just in Malaysia. I have no Malaysian fan. Not anyone like close to like Malaysian country like Thailand or like Singapore. I have zero. I have zero. I think the closest one I have is like from Vietnam. Still, you are the closest one. Other people are literally on America. Besides, Donkey-bird is there. Donkey-bird, you missed the chance. Oh, like, heck is so. I think it's that. Like, here's the thing. I kind of low-key know I'm the most unknowable person within that card pack, but there's so many actually quite known people in there, like Mai, Nobu. I'm surprised the Vampire is not there. Aside from that, like there's so many other like quite decently known Malaysian VTubers in that card pack, so they literally every single day it's sold out. They have to like keep restocking the shit out of everything. And I was gonna be the one that kind of like get like a holographic one, because like they are kind of like very grateful for our like promotion, this and that, yeah, there's stuff they want to give us some freebie, but I can't go out, so I end up like unable to get any freebie at all. Maybe I can send my like address to like the boss from like Project Orbit and then ask him to sort of like send it to me, like give it like a delivery thingy, you know. Besides, don't worry about it, like they will like increase the sales. Like this is the card game that I was in is like the card game I'm in is for like this, like in Animangaki is like the most initial start of the for the card game. Since they are selling gangbuster in Animangaki, they might invest a little bit more in various different kind and different like either board game event or VTuber event. They will start like sell it more and more and more, because like there's actually quite high of a demand that people want. They kind of like surprised too, because like they didn't actually print that much in my memories, but it just keep getting like sold out. They are surprised themselves too. Well, I'm not the one who own the card game, I'm just in it, so you have to ask them. But so far I think like they are going to like plan out quite a lot of things, maybe like do an online version, online sales version. Like even online they are just going to be like doing it like local Malaysians only, and they are indeed, I think like a lot of people like complain that they can't get the card because they're not in Malaysia or like not going in like any convention all. So they do plan out trying to create a board game simulator version of it, but you have to kind of like buy it to get it, you know, like those kind of like board game simulator. So you guys can sort of like have fun in that, you know. Yes, playable card game. They do have like playing method to this and that, yeah, stuff. But so far, the card game itself is just like a very simple rock paper scissors style. I can actually pull this thing out. Hold on a bit. Ta-da! You guys, I think you guys can like try to find it. Actually, it's called V-Die Show. 40 ringgit with like the entire like deck, like give you 2. And you don't really have to gacha the card game. They want, because we are the first editions, so we don't really have like too many to the point that you need to like get gacha from us. You can literally just buy a pack, you get everyone. Basically just 1 ringgit per characters in there. There's like 40 card in there. Aside from this, there's like, did I have this post here? Nope, not this. Yeah, they keep getting like sold out and everything. That is like really ridiculous. Here, like you can try. They play it like this. It's kind of like having the rock paper scissors style. Let me try to find. Oh, they have like shit tons of posts for it. Maybe I just go to media. I can find like the instruction of the game. Because personally, I didn't play the game while I'm in the game. I rarely play card game. It's too much brain power for me. So you can see like it's a kind of like a rock paper scissors style. I'm the Vanguard. You can see it in my card, the green color one. So I'm basically doesn't have any diversity in there. Vanguard is just like brain dead people. So then we just stand there, muscle head. So we don't really have that much diversity. Rear guard, they have like 3 type of rear guard, and then rear guard can beat each other up. Same with like middle guard, they can beat each other up. While like a rear guard, if they can beat every middle guard. So it's basically like a advanced version of advanced version of what do you call it? Advanced version of a card, like normal rock paper scissors card game there. So have a little bit more like advanced gameplay style in it, and there's just like way too much stuff like happening. Yeah, you can already see like you will have your character card here, and then that's like the mage card or something like that. I remember this did say like have like some sort of like spell card in it in the futures. So far they're just using this like just to beat each other up, and then until like they don't have any like card in here, they can beat your character up. So you can choose your characters and then like choose the defender, attacker, something like that, and then like everyone get attacked until like your card is gone, and then you can take your next turn to beat the crap out of this guy in here. So things like that. Ooh. Well, I'm glad you guys like it, Geek-san. Well, card game is actually quite cheap in the first place. The only price hike they have is because of rarity of it later on. Because if you print like 100 editions of it, you're just going to have like 100 edition of that deck. And then they would choose the scarcity of it, like not okay, like it's been like 3 months of like printing like maybe each month like print for like a 100 deck. So like 3 months, you only have like 300 deck like out there. So maybe like the unsold one will become like the price would just keep getting higher and higher. So a lot of people do like when in card game like communities, they would like get the card game as fresh as possible sometimes, because like it's the cheapest. Like the longer they are, like the more expensive it is. And then they do have like the shiny rarity. That is, I actually have one pack of shiny rarity, but again, I'm not going to go to any manga key to collect it, because again, I can't even go out to eat most of the time, so I might have like some issues. And yeah, and also hi there, Creamy. Actually, is there anyone like joining? I didn't notice. But yeah, like generally it's like that. So then there's lots of things like working out with the card game itself. It's actually quite fun, and I see a lot of people actually have fun in a lot of video. And again, it's a very interesting idea because everyone here is a VTuber themselves, so you can kind of like scan the code and then go to their site, just like watch them that way. So it's in a way it's like it's in a way it's a, what do you call it, a good way to let people know like know who you are. Like for me, like I say again, I'm a relatively unknown. I kind of low-key know that if anyone actually pull out my face in the card deck, they would be like, who? I'm Star-Lord. Who? That is basically everyone pulling my card out, I guess. Because here's the thing again, I'm not really known in Malaysia. I know in like literally like even in Canada, like some VTubers actually know my existence. And in Malaysia's, when I get into communities and everyone be like, who are you? I say, oh, I'm new here. And technically I'm not new here, I've been streaming for quite a long time. Really? I haven't seen you once. I've been streaming for 2 years. Technically, I've been streaming for like 6 years. I've become a VTuber for 2 years. Okay, speaking about like 2 years, like my anniversary thing is like coming along well. I only have the belt left. Once I finish a belt, I can update my entire model and stuff later on. But of course, I won't show you guys how it works in the futures. Maybe I really should, because like again, I do like to share my process of like doing stuff. Like doing it live 2D thingy like might be a little bit like fun for other people to watch it. Like I have like a lot of things like the anniversary thingy, because I forgot like when I start streaming, when I actually become like a VTuber too. I know I have like archive of like when my first video is, but I don't know when my first time actually started to have like the idea for it. So I do not remember when I actually start. I don't know when my anniversary is, and I never debut. I'm just like, here I am, voila. So I will be doing a anniversary. I pick a very specific date for it. 6th of September. So if you guys kind of like know, it's called 69. Because I choose 69, I also choose my newer outfit thingy. Like again, the ring is back, and my outfit thingy is the going for like a yin yang style there. Beside my actual name have the yang word in there, so yeah. It's not like I'm doxing myself, okay? A lot of people have like yang in their name, especially Chinese, okay? And that's the reason why I actually like Yang Xiaolong from like Ruby a lot, because again, Yang. Also, I like tomboy. Okay. Yeah, speaking about that, kind of like curious. Like, is there any like Indian VTuber in Malaysia? I think I rarely met anyone. Like, I was like in an entire big ass community group, but I never really met any like one is like Indian. Oh, I'd like to meet one actually. Yeah, not a lot, which is kind of like surprise actually. um, currently I closed down my like Vgen thingy, so you don't have to pay yet. Like, here's the thing, my business model is this. My business model is sometimes I do my work hyper fast, but there are also times that I would do my work like hyper slow due to my medical condition. So I always like, because of that, I have a business ethic that is, I only accept payment after I finish my artwork. This is a very unconventional way to do business. Again, Kiray, hashtag Kiray, you're the worst businessman I've ever seen. But still, again, that's my principle, and then I'm going to like stick with it. You know. I will send you like the PayPal thingy after I finish, like, you know, after I finish my the work I will give it to you along with it. I didn't pick my card as a defender actually. Originally I picked my card as the foreigner class because the ranger class, but way too many people are picking all the attacker class, and then I just let them know I'm a flex player. I let them like choose whatever they want if like they don't have like the role for me anymore. I literally pick like, there's like option like if you can't put it, if you can't have that role, like which one you have. I literally put Vanguard last. So basically everyone got the attacker role, like how I stuck become like a sub tank or sub healer in like Overwatch back in the days. Yes, Overwatch 1, not 2. I hate 2. But again, like I stuck in being like a sub tank or being a sub healer. Mainly is because all my friends choose attacker. I never really practiced being an attacker at all. So when I try to play as an attacker, I'm shit at the game. So I end up never have a chance to pick as an attacker. I do, and I get paid more if people using my code to buy the card. The the problem is I don't have Malaysian viewer, so this card and code here is completely useless because nobody from my audience is going to buy it. This is why I say I am heavy promoting the card game, but I am not heavy promoting my code. There's a reason for it because, again, I don't have fans in Malaysia. Maybe you, Dan, but aside from that, I don't have anyone else. I don't know. You can go to Vidai Show like site and then just DM them, I guess. Like, here's the thing: a lot of people ask for like can they buy online or something? So far they only printed for at the moment. This is like first time they actually start selling this thing, so it's like they just testing a water at the moment, and it did great. It did so great. In fact, they keep running out of stock. So they will print more and then start doing an online business afterward, I think, because you always need to do like business analysis and stuff. You know, you can't just like think like this is going to sell gangbuster, let's print like 1,000 deck of it and then spend like shit tons of money, and then like you only sell for like 3 decks, and then you'll be like, fuck. Yeah, you can ask Geek. Yeah, you also have to give me like the, you know, sample and example if you want me to do like the emote thingy. Just find the sample, just find the reference you want. You don't have to follow on the one that I just gave you. You can find anything you want. A2, if you want to know. Let me take a look. A2 depends. A2 really depends on what kind of like emote you name it. It's more or less like you being very derpy, or being very hungry, or being very just dumb, or just staring at people, blank stare. Or I can remove like the saliva, and then you would be like just staring straight at people's soul for reasons that is basically either you said something sus, or like and then they'd be like doubting you, or like they really are like, you know, like those kind of looks that you give to people, like, you know, they're lying, you're just those kind of look. It can interpret with like many like facial feeling, because like basically emote is emote at the end. It's just having your face in there. Yeah, it depends on what kind of things you want, but also you can also like get like this. I just randomly pick one out. Like, you can literally send me all this like emoji that you want me to draw, but in that, like, you know, like for that characters, in characters, you know. That is like one of the way to draw the emoji too. So you can see like, oh, I want this emoji but in that VTuber face, you know. And then I will convert this emoji, turning it into that VTuber face. You kind of like already can see like some of the emoji is actually from like those some of the things like spam it out. Yeah, generally it's like that. know, funny thing is, like, no matter how much detail I put it here, later on I'm going to blur this thing. This is why I didn't even like try to paint it in like hyper realistic detail in the first place. That's a fate of the NPC. You don't actually get like full-on detail. The reason is like you're not going to be seen in the first place. It's like half blurred most of the time. It's called side NPC in the first place. You could invest some of your money in stock. Now, here's the thing. Playing stock is similar with gambling. And for me, I'm this kind of person who is no to gamble. And of course, there's a lot of stable stock. Like literally, you can just bank in gold. Gold is something that always will have a value in there, so they never really like drop in value. So if you have stock on gold, you basically have like a permanent investment. But still, again, I don't want to choose that route. You know, I know it's a very stupid thing to say. Everyone has a principle, and stupid people usually is the one that didn't earn the most, and that's me. And I don't really have money to buy stock in the first place, so it's not something that, you know, unless like one day in the future, like I just like have a viewer just say I buy a stock in your name. And then, wait, what? that might be something that I never seen before. Aside from that, I don't think that will be like anything that will be like notable at all. And don't do that, okay? Are there gorilla angels? Again, I don't do like stocks exchange stuff, is because mainly it's like I seen a lot of people around me doing those kind of things, and they never work out. Well, technically they're paying forex, that is like legit gamble, but still, in a way, it's still being like stock exchange stuff and that, you know. I don't like it. And besides, I really personally, I don't really like gambling stuff. It's not because I'm not really fine with it. Technically, I'm fine with it. If my friends gamble, they gamble. I'm kind of fine with it. But me personally, I won't do it. One is the principle of it. Second is because my parents do it. I can see them doing it, and I'll be like, you know what? I'm not going to become the person to do gambling. Simply just watching them doing it, and it's like, let me learn that, you know what? I'm glad I'm not the kind of person who do gambling. It's not like they are like bad influence to the point that, you know, like those kind of like gambling addictions to the point that you go and borrow from loan sharks. They never do that. They do have principle too. Again, like people do gamble responsibly too, and my parents are one of them because they're old. They just want to have some fun. Apparently, that is the way they can have fun, so I respect that. But also, at the same time, personally witnessing people gambling, let me understand that I don't really like gambling. No, I'm not criticizing you, it's just that some personal choice I put for myself. Definitely, you don't have any fault in here. You manage to earn money is like a good thing, it's not like you're losing money from it. Not like you're trying your best, like calling people in pyramid scheme or something like that. Ooh, vocational college. Which kind of vocational college are you going in? Electricians can be a little bit difficult, but it does earn a lot if you manage to like get into like the much more like higher rank of like being like the master of electricians. Lots of people actually manage to earn quite a lot from just being electricians, especially in Malaysia. We don't know how to use technologies a lot, so we kind of like fry a lot of stuff almost daily, on a daily basis. Trust me, it happens more than you know. Besides, if you're in Penang, means like you are literally in Silicon Valley, so you can do quite a lot of things, electrical or like management stuff, or industrial management stuff. You can try to aim for that one. Yeah, it's a good thing. What? And Penang is basically the Malaysian version of like, not just Malaysian. I think it's literally the Asian version of like Silicon Valley over there. So just being in there, you already have like a default buffed. Oh, architectures. I know it's very hard to spell it. Architectures is, I have no bias of it, but I'm an engineer, so if anyone study architectures, they might already know like there's a war between like architect and the civil engineering. I'm not in civil engineering, and I'm also the creative type, so it's kind of like I'm the middle kind of guy that have no opinion about the war between civil engineer and architectures. And I'm not kidding. There's literally a war going on in there. So because here's the thing, sometimes looks good doesn't mean it's structurally sound, you know? Not used to be. I literally graduated as an engineer. I'm mechatronic engineering. Basically, I know mechanical stuff, I know electronical stuff, I know industrial stuff. Quite a lot. So if you ever like finish your vocation, you want to advance your study, you can try like mechatronic engineering. It's for specially for like factory stuff. So if you finish your like in the like your mechatronic studies, and you can actually focus on become a not like factory worker, like factory overseer, because of like your background as a mechatronic engineer. I kind of can, but again, due to my medical issues, I can't really become those kind of people, because going out is just a hassle for me, even that. So I end up just being a Vtuber at the end. But if you guys want to have like some very like high-tech like conversational stuff, like literally rocket science, I can actually literally have a conversation with you guys with that particular thing. And I do understand my field a lot, and I do understand another field of mine that I went to study. Because due to my like medical stuff, I decided to switch my engineering. While I was like in degree, I did graduate in diploma, but while I was in degree, like halfway there, actually I studied like most of the important stuff actually, and I went ahead and switched to 3D animations. And 3D animations I didn't manage to finish until like my final year project, but my again medical stuff has been acting up into like the worst state around that time. I didn't know I have medical issues back then. I just know like something wrong with me, and then I went to see a doctors. I don't want to keep talking about that story. I've been repeating that story way too many times. I did have some video posted as like how I get into my situations. So if you guys are interested, you guys can go and take a look at it. Electronic and electric is the same, because when you pick electronic engineering, you will study about electrical and then like electronic, both thing in the same time. And mechatronic is actually stay within three type, not just electrical only. They study about electrical, electronic, mechanic. Why electrical and mechanic both in the same things is because you study about motor. Motor actually require a lot of like physical mechanical understanding, and also a lot of electrical understanding, not electronic. And then afterward you will study about electronic stuff, and then programming stuff about the IO design, and then how IO study this and that yada stuff. What did you type that YouTube bonked you? I didn't even see it, but either way. But yeah, like when it comes to like this kind of things, so you can think like mechatronic is like everything in between. It's like the admin of like studying business, because people who study admin is basically have like so many things that you know, what I should say again, yeah, you basically learn so many other things in the aspect, like marketing stuff, entrepreneurship, this and that, yeah, that stuff. They're basically just like so many things when it comes to this, and you know. Yeah, I'm the PayPal guy, because Ko-fi, like if you use Ko-fi or PayPal, here's the thing, geek. If you use Ko-fi or PayPal, it's still at the end. If you use Ko-fi, it's still PayPal at the end. So more or less, you are doubling down the PayPal money, which is like Ko-fi just siphoning out your money for no reasons. Seriously, it's just for no reasons. Because at the end, you still need to use PayPal to like withdraw it. So it's basically Ko-fi just like eats your money first, and then when I transferring it, Ko-fi will eats up the process fee, and additional the PayPal process fee, I still had to pay for it. So basically I paid twice, and then you pay once again. Ko-fi is just a scam. Ko-fi is just a scam. For me. Like, it's better like people like use Patreon rather than Ko-fi. What is PKSK? I have no idea what you are talking about. Yes. Basically, you just being in Ko-fi itself is already have to pay a certain set of royalty fee. And if you basically you use Ko-fi features, which I don't really use Ko-fi features at all aside from people donating money for me. So I'd rather like not tell people I have a Ko-fi. I just tell people I have a Gank, because Gank is like way better than Ko-fi for Malaysians, because like Gank is like Ko-fi for Malaysia, but they don't really go through PayPal. You go through PayPal. So, and then I can just ask them to bank transfer to me. So that way, it went less, like one less hurdle. So at the end, I still get slightly more money. Ever thought of doing animations? I did study 3D animation, so yeah. And speaking about animations, hold on a bit. Can I find it? Ta-da! Oops. Yes, I do know how to do animations. And of course, this one is the basic one. I have more. This is the one I made and most proudest one. Bonk. This is the animated emote that I created. And of course, I did a lot of like animation stuff too when I studied 3D animations, of course. Like, if you study 3D animation, you never been make any animation before, you kind of like wasted all your money in your life, you know? I did quite a lot of other stuff. And yes, it is a commission thingy too that I made this. This one is a cheaper one because this is basically just tweening only. This is the frame by frame drawing animations. I can actually show the animations of it. Let me open it up. I'm using Clip Studio to make it too. I'm not even using like the Adobe Animate. So you can kind of like see this. Let me open it up. So you can see all this frame that I do. I actually did draw them in hand draw. And there's a sketch for it, like the main thing for it. First, I draw an image for this for tweening. And then this one. Ta-da! It's not otaku glasses. It's more like those kind of like Nerd! Glasses. Oops. This thing. Also, yeah, it's Windows 11. I hate it. It's fine to like have all. This is just bleed out. You can see like this bracket is basically just going to show something like this in the centers. So usually when it comes to animations, they have a lot of bleed out just for like tweening and stuff. So they just like drew everything like just a little bit additional extra, just that. Oops. Good. That's some slightly different. Slightly different. Everything have like some slight like categorizations. It's basically like you shouldn't call orc a shonen characters because of their power set. Like orc from like Warhammer 40k, they are basically shonen character if you kind of like look into it. Oh, sorry, I missed like some of the chat there. How long did it take me? 2 days. Technically not even 2 days, more like 6 hour work combining it together. Holy heck, this guy's tall. I mean, it's due to the lantern thingy. But it's fine to give it like a tall guy. I didn't really have to pay attention to most of the things too much because I'm just going to filter, blur, culture blurred. Again, it's the background characters. Oops, I shouldn't do this first. I should make them have this thing first. Okay, and rasterize them. Once it's rasterized, I can go to blur. Then I can blur them. And then with this, I can use gradient. Add them in, and then another set of gradient with bright light. This one I need to use hard light. Not hard light thing. Yeah, old is not. Okay, good. Done. Background character at the end is still a background character. Sadly, it can't be shown too much. Okay, I have enough drawing on my side. Like, how long I've been streaming? Like, an hour, 20 minutes-ish. Spend some time chatting a little bit, talking a little bit, have fun a little bit, this and that, yeah, that stuff. Maybe I should actually really start this thing. I really have to finish my pants. I do also have to finish this thing. This and this. 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 Yeah, you guys can do your thing. It's not really. I stream at my, like, this time I decided to stream at a very normal time. Technically, this is used to be my actual streaming time. Funny thing is, yes, it is. Because like due to my sleeping schedule have some issues, I cannot sleep properly, so I can't wake up early enough to do this. And today is not like a really best day for it too, because I have to leave quite early due to you know, family stuff. Let me take a look at my WhatsApp. Well, here's the thing, Geek. You have to be the one who DM me in the first place. Like, what kind of emote you want me to make, like this and that. You need 4, right? So give me 4 reference, and then I'll draw those. You have to DM me 4 reference for me to draw. Either you want like the reference I gave you, you just give the numbers like A12 something like that, or you want to just like send me a reference of an emote and then want me to draw that versions, but in, you know, Elena form, so I can draw her that way. So just give me the reference. Usually it works that way. I already got her art character sheet like in the site, but you do have to send me like some other things like, oh, I want to draw a emote look like this. I want to draw emote look like that. Something like that. And when you say you want the info, again, I only will request payment after I finish the drawing. I won't actually start drawing. I will start drawing when they give me like the reference stuff. Nah. I'm just going to again follow my following my rule. I only ask for money after I finish drawing. That's the thing. No matter how broke I am, I have to follow my own principle. That's my rule. Unless I'm super broke. Then that would be a different story. Like I'm living under the bridge or something like that. Hi there, Liverpool. And yes, hi there. And I'm currently making my new outfit. of course, like before that, I was like doing some other things else. Drawing this one because this particular thing need a background characters that holding like something. So I finished drawing it separately, paste it in, blur them out, add some effect. And I still have a few things I have to finish drawing yet. This one is the thing I did in the morning. And I've been showing people how I do the animations on this one. Dong. Actually, there's a gallery for it. Is it? Nope, not here. Pop. So this is the animations. Enough for using for enough for the use in like animated emote in Twitch. Too bad YouTube don't have animated emote, so yeah. Everything's working well and fine until I have to see these things. Creating a screen here, adding some effect. I don't think I need this thing, to be honest. Yeah, I just have a ring here, it's like enough to... But I do have to add like some line here and there. Hold on a bit, I need to go to the toilet. We'll be back soon. Be right back. And I'm back with a vengeance. What vengeance? Justice. Merge all the layers. And create one more layers here. On top of it, it's just going to be my belt. Hi there, Mike. I'm going to make like a very Kamen Rider like belt. Let me pull this thing down. Yes, as you can see, the belt is going to be somewhat roughly looking like this. Why it looks so cartoonish and funny looking? Because it is going to be very cartoonish and funny looking. Because in the futures, who knows? I might make a very like toy-like merch in the futures. It's just a possibility. If one day I manage to become like famous, I can have merch. Technically, I already have one merch over there, like, but that is not made by me. This is like made by someone else. Few issues. Where is my ruler? I have a cemetery ruler. Where are you? Where did you run off to? Oh, here. I have a cemetery ruler right now, and I draw you. This square is mine. Let's go for 85. Straight line down, straight line here, straight line here. Another one, straight line. Oh, music ran out. Dun, 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 dun. Have a good stream, a 1 hour stream. I thought the stream might be very short, but it seems no. I'm just having very good mood drawing, to be honest. Maybe it's because I've been taking a few breaks from just playing lots of games, you know? Made myself a little bit more relaxed. Figuring stuff out for my debut is actually quite heavy to the brain, you know? And I don't really have much of a brain cell left. Hmm. This good. I don't care it's crooked. It's good. Nobody would notice this in the first place. Nobody. Nobody would notice. Alright, I guess I got enough work. I can hear like there's a lot of activity outside my room right now. So they might be already prepared for like going out. Ooh, go at 9, so I should actually already start preparing. Anyway, yeah, that will be all for today. Have a lot of fun chatting with you guys. Thank you for everyone dropping by, and as always, everyone, stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, stay tuned on the next stream, which I'll officially do my voiceover training again. So have fun like finding lines for me to read. Alright then, bye bye.